He lost everything: his title, his pride, and his friends. Betrayed by those he trusted, he was left in the shadows. But a true champion is forged in the fires of absolute despair. Through grueling pain, a terrifying new monster was finally born. Now, the ultimate rematch is here, and vengeance burns blue. Let's dive into the story. The night our fiery hero faced the ultimate test, Charmander strains instantly. The overwhelming power of the dinosaur is just too much. From the stands, the villains revel in the young fire type's desperate struggle. Pikachu and Squirtle watch in horror. Their beloved champion is already failing. Yoshi flashes an arrogant smirk, effortlessly pushing the small Pokemon towards certain defeat. Charmander grits his teeth. His tail flame dies as terrifying desperation takes over. Bowser laughs from the shadows, fueling the toxic, mocking energy of the arena. Bulbasaur cowers behind Squirtle. The fear of losing is paralyzing them all. With a deafening roar, Yoshi slams Charmander's hand down. The match is over. The arena falls dead silent. The shock of defeat paralyzes the little lizard. Bathed in golden light, Yoshi dances. The arrogant victor claims all the glory. "Loser!" the villains chant. The cruel mockery cuts deeper than the physical pain. Unable to watch, Pikachu and Squirtle turn away. The ultimate betrayal has begun. Stripped of his pride, Charmander stands up, bearing the weight of total failure. He walks into the cold shadows, leaving the bright lights of victory behind. Pushing through the heavy doors, he steps out into the unforgiving, misty night. The walk of shame begins. Every single step feels heavier than the last. Whispers from the shadows. The whole village knows of his humiliating public defeat. He has never felt so incredibly small. The world is vast and cold. Arriving home, the darkness outside perfectly matches the emptiness in his broken heart. He collapses into bed, swallowed whole by the cold, depressing blue moonlight. A single tear falls. This is what rock bottom truly feels like. Sleep offers no escape. The laughter echoes endlessly in his haunted, restless mind. Morning breaks. Exhausted but desperate, he seeks the comforting warmth of his friends. He steps into the bright day, holding on to a very fragile shred of hope. The serene park gates welcome him, hiding the absolute devastation waiting just inside. Familiar laughter echoes through the trees. He approaches with a cautious, hopeful heart. Hiding behind the oak, his eyes widen in pure, agonizing, paralyzing shock. His team, his family, fawning over the very monster who broke him yesterday. Pikachu smiles. "You're the greatest champion." The words stab like a poisoned knife. Squirtle laughs, handing Yoshi a berry. They have effortlessly, painlessly replaced him. Clinging to the shadows, Charmander realizes he is completely and utterly alone now. He clutches his chest, sobbing violently. This emotional betrayal hurts worse than anything. He runs, the agonizing sorrow rapidly igniting into a furious, burning, unstoppable resolve. The abandoned training grounds, a desolate wasteland for a broken, solitary warrior. Wiping his tears, his flame erupts. The grueling path to redemption begins now. The first push-up. His small, trembling arms struggle against the harsh, cracked concrete. He collapses into the dust. The physical reality of his weakness is crushing. With a furious growl, he punches the stone. He refuses to stay down. The massive tire towers over him, a dark silhouette against the dying sun. Screaming in agony, he flips the rubber beast, falling to his knees entirely spent. But he doesn't stop. Under the harsh night lights, he pushes harder, faster. Heavy battle ropes whip the concrete. Every single strike is fueled by pure anger. He finds his rhythm, an unstoppable flow of explosive, terrifying, aggressive power. Leaping into the dark, he grabs the rusty iron, illuminated by flying sparks. Endless, punishing reps. His muscles strain, transforming under the relentless, obsessive dedication. Sprinting up the stadium stairs, he vigorously chases the dawn of his rebirth. Massive iron plates clank as he locks out, displaying raw, immovable, terrifying power. The sledgehammer strikes like thunder, a brutal display of explosive, furious destruction. Days turn to nights. Weeks of grueling, robotic consistency forge a deadly weapon. The transformation is undeniable. Thick, vascular muscle completely replaces his former weakness. He flexes, the seams of his tiny training vest groan under impossible pressure. With a monstrous roar, the fabric explodes. The ultimate titan is finally unleashed. A hyper-muscular god of fire stands tall, his blue tail roaring into the sky. He marches back to the arena, unstoppable, focused, completely ready for war. Inside, Yoshi waits arrogantly, completely unaware of the nightmare approaching his table. The doors blast open. A massive, hulking shadow silences the entire stadium instantly. Charmander steps into the light. The crowd gasps at the terrifying, vascular beast. Bowser and Wario drop their food. Their arrogant mockery turns to absolute terror. Pikachu and Squirtle stand in stunned disbelief. Their abandoned friend is a monster.
Charmander's massive shadow swallows Yoshi, erasing the dinosaur's confident smirk entirely. They lock hands. The impact echoes like a gunshot through the dead silent arena. The match begins. Yoshi pushes with everything he has, but Charmander doesn't budge. Bathed in red light, Yoshi panics, sweating and straining against an immovable wall. Charmander looks him dead in the eye and flashes a cold, knowing smirk. He pushes back. The crowd erupts into an absolute frenzy of flashing cameras. With explosive speed, he slams Yoshi's hand down, cracking the massive table in half. Bathed in golden light, Charmander stands victorious over his broken, humiliated rival. Confetti rains from the heavens. The stadium shakes with deafening electric cheers. Pikachu and the others approach slowly, weighed down by immense, crushing guilt. Tears fall as Pikachu softly apologizes. The arena holds its breath for the verdict. Charmander's fierce glare softens into a warm smile. A true champion shows mercy. He pulls them into a massive hug. Brotherhood and love are finally restored. The cowardly villains retreat into the shadows, realizing they have no power here. Yoshi stands and nods in humble respect. The fierce rivalry is honorably concluded. Charmander hoists the gold belt high, a legendary, explosive triumph for the ages. Squirtle and Pikachu cheer wildly, shedding happy tears for their ultimate hero.
Closing his eyes, Charmander breathes deeply, feeling pure, absolute peace at last. Side by side with his family, the champion walks out into a beautiful new day. The broken table remains, a silent, lingering monument to the flame of ultimate redemption.